Hey guys, just finished dinner. Still haven't slept. It's been a pretty emotional day for me. I did make a video on this, and I was debating on posting it or not because, yeah. I called earlier this morning to get my prescriptions refilled. I was on the phone with the pharmacy, and they had all my information, and they were pulling up my list of medications, and I was naming off the ones I needed. And she goes, "Hun, do you have a new insurance company?" I'm like, "No, I should still be, with the one that I've been on for years." And she goes, "It says it's terminated, hun." I'm like, "Oh." She goes, "Hang on, let me add up these meds and see how much it would cost you without insurance." For 5 of my medications, it would cost around $200 for a 30-day supply. And 2 of them are a 90-day supply. So yeah, we don't have $200. Well, anyways, I hung up at the pharmacy, and I called up Human Resources, aka DHS, here in Saginaw, my city. They just gave me a number to call, so this will help straighten it out. They're making the changes for the big, beautiful bill. Yeah. So I called that number. They referred me back to DHS. DHS told me, well, you can either call that number back or we can't help you. Click. After that, I called up my insurance, and I asked them what was going on. Is it really what they were saying? "Oh, we can't tell you that at this moment because we are still going through changes ourselves. But I suggest you call this number, or here, I'll put you through to this number." "Okay, thank you for your help, I guess." They put me through to the other number. Same thing. "Oh, we're making changes at this time and we can't help you." Click. At this point, I'm frustrated and I'm crying. So I go and I look up the main office in Lansing, and I call them. And this sweet, wonderful individual answered the phone. She hears the distress in my voice. She was the only one that helped me out of those phone calls. She goes, "Honey, All I need is your name, your date of birth, your social, and your address. The only thing I can really do to really help you right now in a quicker way is to send you an application to reapply to see if you're still eligible. That is going to take about a week to get to you, and then it's going to take another week to 2 weeks for a judgment on that if you're eligible or not. After that, you'll have about a month's wait, and you can go back to your doctor and get a prescription, your refills. If you do it online right now, it's going to be a long process because everything's laggy, backed up, things are changing. So the best way is to do it by mail. So I say, okay, thank you, please do that. Please, just... And then I ask her, is it because of the political party's president? The president of, is it his bill that is doing this? Well, I can't really tell you that right now, but I'm sorry, I can't. I guess okay. Just I need my medical insurance, so I need my prescriptions to keep me from having a multitude of emergency visits. She goes, okay, hon, I'll get on it right away, and it should be out to you, within the next 7 business days. Okay. So yeah, I got off the phone with her, and I started crying again. I calmed down, and I made the video. And that video got really emotional. And I'm doing my best to fight back those tears. It's been a roller coaster of a day. Sleep deprived. One of my lifelines has been taken away from me, hopefully temporarily. Yeah. And then, well, in between hanging up the phone with her and making that video, my mom brought my grandma home, and she came in for a while. And I went down and I started talking with her, or with my grandma and her, my mom. Yeah. When I brought up what was going on with my insurance, my grandma's face instantly was worry. Worry, worry, worry. My mom was smirking. So I told my mom, since you voted for this party and this individual, I'm going to make sure all my medical bills between now and then go straight to you. So that way you can understand the severity of what I have to deal with on a financial basis. Can I afford multiple emergency visits? Can I afford $200 for 5 prescriptions? Are my conditions going to flare and or possibly worsen? Am I going to be back to pretty much being bedridden? Yeah. And I told her, just remember, since I was 7, 32 years of my life, you did everything you could to deny me medical help, to deny validation, confirmation. You denied me being disabled. You are one of the reasons I had to mask. I had to fight my body 24/7 to be normal, to be the rebellious teen, the troublemaker. That I knew too good with her. Yeah. There's a lot of worry in me. There's a lot of anxiety, fear, knowing that my body is going to be turning on me so hard. So hard. I may not even be able to keep my oxygen machine or my nebulizer. So, for the next couple of months, oops. Are pretty much what I have. I barely have 2 months of stashed or hoarded medications, prescriptions. Yeah. And I don't want my grandma to worry about me 24/7 because I know what she's going through herself. I understand it. I know some of it. But my mom questioned why was my grandmother and my husband's insurance not touched. Oh yeah. I had the video in here. And I'll let you guys judge for yourself. Hey everyone. So, this big, beautiful bill that a certain political party has put in place has taken its effect. I've lost my health insurance. So now, I can't refill my prescriptions. And if I do, it's going to cost an arm and a leg, and I'm going to have to borrow that from someone. I can't even go to see my doctor because I can't afford it. Starting at $30, pretty much just to sit in the lobby. And that's not counting the consultation with the doctor, the vitals, or anything else. So yeah. So what am I celebrating this weekend? Another time period where my meds won't be able to help me much because I don't have much of them anymore. Where if I have a flare-up and it's too bad where everything isn't working and I go to the ER, that bill is on me completely. I can't afford it. And that's not even the bad part. The bad part is the almost hour I spent calling different numbers. Starting off with the Human Resources, aka DHS, here in my city. And then getting the runaround. Every number that was given to me couldn't help me. If they could, it would be at least a 6-month wait before I could be helped. So, I took it into my own hands. And I called the main office here in Michigan, which is in Lansing. And someone actually decided to help me. This individual, this sweet person, hear the desperation in my voice, and apologized for all the inconveniences. And says, honey, just give me your name, your birthday, and your address, and I can at least send you an application to reapply. That was the most help I've gotten. So yeah, this big beautiful bill, it's big. Is it beautiful? Is it gonna help people? Unless it's got better plans than what is stated in it. Unless that small percent of the rich has an idea in their back pocket, or has that secret idea, that secret plan to say, okay, these people really do need help. Let's help them. And I know I am not the worst one. I know there are people out there who are worse than me when it comes medically. And my heart breaks for them if they have to go through this crap as well. Because now I have to go back to relying on strictly over-the-counter, store-bought things that hardly help without the prescriptions. And I know there's people out there, like I said, who have it way worse. I know. And like I said, my heart breaks for them because because I know a part of what they're going through, whether it be chronic and physical, or mental and emotional, or a mixture, or any combo. The majority of us knew what was going to happen. The majority of us felt this fear. And if it's just a small change, okay. But the feeling that I have of this, it is not just a small change. It is not going to change for the better. Not for us. It's not. So yeah. The big beautiful bill. And I already gave my mom a little bit of an earful. Because she is on that side of the president and his party. And she didn't understand that what she was voting in was going to hurt people that she loves. And when I told this to my mom in front of my grandma's face got worried. I don't need her worrying more and stressing herself out about me. She needs to take care of herself. Right now, hers and my husband's insurance, they're not being touched right now. So yeah, this is what America's coming to. You want to make America great again? How are you going to help the people? How are you going to help those who are really suffering? I don't know. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what to do. I told my grandma, don't worry about me. I'll be alright. But my mom finally is starting to understand. That me having a lifetime of chronic illnesses and some mental and developmental illnesses was true. Having a literal team of doctors that were prescribing medications just so I could be up, just so I could be somewhat functional. It's not gone. is gone. And from what I was told by this amazing person in Lansing, that it's going to take 7 days for that application to get to me by mail. Because right now, if I apply online, it's going to be longer. It's going to take 7 days to get to me. Another 7 days for redetermination to see if I'm eligible again. And then after that, I would have to wait roughly around a month before I could see my doctor again and get my prescriptions filled. Yeah. That is what is known right now. And where's that help? Where's that help at, guys? Where's all the churches? The organizations? 211, 411. Where are they? Why are they to help us? Where? You know, I thought things wouldn't be this bad. I had hoped that maybe that certain party would be smart enough and have hearts to really make a difference and prove everyone wrong. I did. I had hope in it, even though I am not a fan of them. You know, my hope, my faith is diminished. It's gone. And it's not in the people. It's in the government, the politicians. So yeah. My little bit of suffering that I was doing is now going to start amping back up. And this tote, that basket, they're not going to do much. They're not going to help me much. That's not even 50% of it. The majority was in this. Prescriptions. So yeah. I am so tired of fighting my own body, you know, and whatever little breaks I could get was awesome. Now they're gone. They're gone. And I know how much pain it's going to be. I know how much frustration, I know how much anxiety, I know how many sleepless nights, I know how many not being able to walk right. sucks. It sucks and it hurts. What more has to be taken from the people before we all decide when enough is enough? When do we decide that? I would like to know. Because we can't even decide if this country is great. We can't even decide if this country has been stolen from its original inhabitants. And I haven't even slept yet. This is my second time crying today, and I'm so frustrated. So frustrated. I know what's to come. I do. With myself. Yes. And what you've seen in the last 6 months of videos. Almost 7 months of videos now of my chronic of my illnesses, conditions. It's just the start of it. The bare minimum of it. So if you guys know anyone who may be affected by this big, beautiful bill, check on them. Check on them. Be there for them. We're gonna need it. We're gonna need each other so much. I'm gonna be alright. It's just an emotional roller coaster right now. Being sleep deprived. And yes, I know. You guys can relate sometimes. I know. I get it. It's just... yeah. I am not prepared for this. I'm not prepared for this future. I'm still not. Even with me saving a couple pills from each bottle with each refill, I have maybe at most a 2 month supply. This isn't the first time I've lost my insurance. But this is the first time I've lost it due to such a big change. from people I have little to no trust in politically. And now I have to go back to literally no more luxury anything. Which is fine, I know we could do it, we did it before. But it's just... I was hoping we never go back to this. Me and my husband have been in similar situations, but not as bad. You know, we've gotten through it. I know I'll get through it. It's just, it's gonna be even more harder now. Because now, I don't mask as much anymore. My body isn't as capable as it was anymore. Alright, I'm gonna end this video here. Like I said, don't worry about me too much. I'm just dealing with the emotions. And I just so badly just want to hide from the world and just go back to being invisible. Alright guys, well, please check on your people. Make sure they're okay. And stand by them. And I will update you guys later if anything changes.